Hello everyone, Argsy here. Welcome along to Zielonka, the brand new map coming out with the premium expansion DLC. We're going to go and take a look at it through the eyes of a treasure hunter. That's right, we are going to go and find all 50 collectibles that are available on the map in an order that is easy for you to follow along with. Now, I've got a little map there which will pop up on the screen which shows where all 50 of those items are. So if you don't want to watch and don't want to find them, you can take a screenshot of that and use it. In fact, I might even leave a link to it down in the description where you can download that and have it as a reference. But if you want a hand trying to spot where they all are and if there's any tricky ones, how to access them, stick with us and we will show you where they all are. I'm going to go through them in a logical order. As you can see on the map, they start from the top of the map all the way down the main road into the town. There's about 30 of them in the town area, so it seems pretty logical to follow them down through that. And then we're going to head out to the east side of the map where there's a few more scattered around some of the farmyards and at the railway station and places like that. At all times I will have the mini-map up in the bottom corner so you can see the coordinates of where all those items are when we're looking for them. We're up here, we're at the carpentry plant, and we're going to go and grab our first one, which just so happens to be in here on top of this. So there it is, that is our little apple. And if we just go in further enough, we have to jump up on top of here, get in close enough, and we'll press R. There we go. The decorative golden apples have been removed from the 2 trees on the local park's Lake Island. Can you find all 50 apples and restore the trees to their former glory? You found a golden apple, just 49 more to go. So there we go. We will have a tree or a couple of trees that we will go and look at the end, which will have all of those items on them. So that is the first one. The second one is just over the road. Immediately across the road is the preserved foods factory where collectible number 2 is. Now we just put our running shoes on and head down the back here. Around the corner we will find the next to the collectibles just in here next to the park bench. Here it is. Get that one picked up. Collectible number 3, we come out of the preserved factory there across the lane. And if we just turn around to this house, we're going to have to jump across the gate, get on down here, and the next to the collectibles sitting right here on the front porch. Collectible number 4 back out here on the main road, and we are walking in and around these apartment buildings. Now you'll notice on the mini-map I have turned on, using easy dev tools, the collectible locations, so you can see down there where the next collectible we are heading to is. Walking around here through the back, we're going to head over to the playground and look at the base of the slide. Now obviously if you're a console player you won't have the ability to use easy dev tools to turn this on, so I've done it for you. If you're a PC player, it certainly makes doing something like this much easier. There we go, there is collectible number 4. So coming out the front of the housing complex, we're just going to head across the road here and into one of these other houses. We've actually got 3, all very close to each other. Number 5 is sitting here on the side of the table. One collected there. Then we carry on heading over the back here, jump across a couple more fences. A little woodshed here which around the back. We'll find the next one in here. And then carrying on, just up over this way, we've got a water tower, which if we just jump over there, find the next one, sitting up there, get around the lamppost, up on the top of the stairs. There we go, 5, 6, 7, 8, all very close together, because 8 is just over here at the animal dealer. So head on over this way, navigate our way around everything, and find number 8 sitting in the box there. You can see it, might have to jump up the top here to pick it up. Indeed we do. There we go. Heading further down the road brings us down here to the supermarket. Up here on the porch on the left, straight ahead is the 9th of our collectibles. Straight across the road from the supermarket, just jump the fence here, get along beside this farmyard, find the next one sitting down here in the box. And then immediately from here we'll just head out the backwoods, or out the back way, and there's a little walkway just down here between these buildings. Find the next one sitting down here on the ground. Carrying further down the road, we've got the piano shop in there, another new feature available on the map. Carrying along the road here though, find the next of our golden apples sitting up here on the fence post. And then if we turn around and head to the house immediately over the road, jump over here, our way around, all the way around the back, on the next one just down here in the garden. Continuing our journey along the road, I believe that's the fire station just there, but that's not where there is a collectible. We want to keep down the road here. Seems to be a little bit of a pumping station or something sitting in the side here. Jump into this as well. Pick the apple off the ground there. And then we carry on. It's great to be able to explore some of the different parts of the map. Get out of there. Go. Sprint first. Come around this side. Find a little veggie patch. And halfway along this row of carrots, I think they are. Find number 15. Carrying further along the road, as things spread out in town a little bit, you'll notice on the mini-map that the collectibles are on both sides of the road and spread out just a little bit. So to try and number them in a consecutive way, I've decided to head east. We'll head over this way and go and find number 16. Again, another jump over the fence, and on the windowsill on the side of the building here, you can just see it appearing, is collectible number 16. Number 17 is probably the first of the cunning ones that we need to try and locate. If we head around the left hand side of the church, we'll find a ladder and a few chairs. Now if you can climb up the ladder, a little bit difficult, but keep persevering. There we go. We'll get up there onto the roof. Got a couple of more roofs we can jump up on. Carrying up around here, all the way up to the top, and then we will find collectible number 17 sitting up here. And from up here, we're going to head straight off the roof and over to the house just over the road, where we will find number 18. Over this way, jump across here, and across there. Immediately up here on our left in the wheelbarrow. Collectible number 18. Next up, we're going to head back out towards the football field and go and find the next ones. But firstly, we come down onto the side of the bridge, head down underneath, right down here at the very corner. As you start to be able to go under, we will find what I have said is number 19. And from here, we're going to turn around and follow this path, which heads us on down towards the lake and over towards the football field. Two more very closely located here. Firstly on the brick tower. Come around here on the left hand side, you'll see it sitting there on the side of the tower. And then if we just turn around from here, get on over this way on the picnic table. Right there, playing chess. Might have to get up on table to grab hold of that one. Next challenge here at the football field. We're going to head on over this way. Behind the goal, jump on up over here. Find the next one sitting up on top of the recycling bin. From here we're going to head around the back here, past the bleachers, get on down to the fourth one along. We're going to find the next one sitting there in the back row. From the football field, we'll head on over this way. This is the spinnery. We come up and sit over here, sitting here on the chair at the picnic table. Collectible number 24. We've left the football field, come back out here to the bridge, and we're going to carry on down to find number 25 and our halfway point in collecting all 50 items. In here on what looks like a waste oil bin or something like that, find the next one sitting in there, causing a little bit of blockage. And then immediately from here we'll carry on along the road just a little bit. This building here, come around the back. We find item number 26, sitting right there on the boxes. The next two, just over the road from the gas station, we have another one of these housing complexes. We just come in here and find this recycling or rubbish bin shed. Find item number 27, and too far away, gone back down here, further in amongst the houses, over here in the planter box next to the door, number 28. Now almost at the end of the main road and almost at the very bottom of the map, we're heading into the new soup factory, another new production that is available on this premium expansion. Coming in here into this little crevice here in between the buildings next to the fire hydrant or fire hose, number 29. Just about the most furthest south item that we have to find is up there on top of the milk bottle. Just see it up there. To access that, you can come across, jump up on the bins, jump up on the vat, then up onto the roof. We can head on over this way and pick up number 30. 20 more to go. So from here at the dairy, we're going to head back up into town. There is 5 more collectibles in the sort of vicinity of the town area. We're going to go and grab those first, and then we're going to start heading to the east side of the map. Things get a little bit more spread out, so we'll be a little bit more precise with showing you exactly where you will find the remaining collectibles. So using the farmer's market as our next reference point, we're just going to turn around, head over to the nearest house, come over here, jump over the fence, and then move around. You'll see in the back of the horse-drawn cart here is item number 31. Back out onto the road in front of the house we were just in. We just jump over the fence here into this little rotunda. On top of the table there is the next of the collectibles. And if we just turn around from here, we're going to head out the back. Over this way, we'll find a little woodshed. One of the properties just in front of the trampoline on the chopping block right here is number 33. Somewhere you will no doubt spend a lot of time is here at the shop, buying new equipment, selling things and upgrading. You'll also find a collectible up here on top of the air conditioning unit. Jump up on top of a couple of boxes, you'll be able to get up to the right spot to grab hold of that one. Immediately opposite the main farm, when you start a new farm mode, there is a little track. You get down this way, find a Quonset type shed. And round the back, sitting on the ledge here, is the next of our collectibles. Now before we go any further, we'll just take a look at our map there. You can see number 36 down there on its own, that is the biomass heating plant. We will go there next. 37, 38 and 39 are all located around the grain mill. Number 40 is at the potato processing plant. There's 41, 42, 45 all sitting out there on their own. There is a couple at the train station, or the grain pool east as it is also known. A few others just spread around in different spots before we head right up to the sawmill up the top. And then our last item there in there's fields number 73 and 74. That will be number 50. Once we've got that, we'll be able to go and take a look at the trees and see what they look like. As we come into the biomass heating plant, carry on around over the tip point, head on past and around to the corner. And on this park bench, sitting right here, is the next collectible. So there is 3 here in the grain mill. We're going to head down the left hand side here first, coming around the side, and let's find a little bit of construction debris, things like that. Collectible number 13. From here, we're going to head back around the way we came. Go through here, just tucked in here next to this unit is collectible number 38. And then carrying on further around the back, right round the end of the building, tucked back up in here, looks like a little bit of a loading dock. Up here at the stairs is collectible number 39. Might have to go up on the stairs to collect it, do we? Can't collect it through there. There we go. 11 more to go. Collectible number 40 is down here at the potato processing plant. We come in on the right hand side, down along here. We're just going to turn in here and find the next one sitting here on the concrete pipe. Number 41 brings us all the way down to the debris crusher right in the bottom right hand corner of the map. Now you'll see the collectible up here on the roof. Some conveniently placed boxes which should allow us to jump all the way up here and grab hold of that one. Heading up the eastern side of the map, halfway along you'll spot this watchtower. Across the train tracks, all the way up the stairs and get to the top, you will find the next to the collectibles. And there we are. Once we get to the top, you'll find it just sitting there on the bench. Grain Pool East is where we find the next 2 collectibles. Head up the stairs here out the front, just sitting here on the porch. Collectible number 43. Now immediately around the back, get around this way, carry on. There is the train loading auger silo, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to turn in here, and then sitting in here next to the pipes, number 44. From here we're going to follow the track out the back and go and find item number 45. It's carrying along the track from the grain depot. Turn up this track here and you'll see a structure on the left. It's a little bit like a feeder of some description. Not sure exactly what it is, but sitting in the bottom of it, right here at the back, is the next of our collectibles. Heading north along the road from the train station, heading in here by field number 85, you're going to come across this wooden bridge here on the right. Just before you get to it though, dive down in here, then amongst the rocks, is one of our final collectibles, number 46. Next stop for the next 2 of our collectibles is here at the sawmill. It's going to head around the back of the building here on the left. Go and find what I've called number 48, but we're finding it as our 47th one right there at the corner. And then if we head pretty much directly in the opposite direction, other corner of the sawmill, find some shipping containers tucked in here behind the cars. Just go in through this gap and squeeze through. There we will find the next 48, 47, depending which order you do it in. Out the back of the sawmill, you're going to find a few more trails you can follow. We're going to head up this one, come around to the structure here on the left, come right around the back corner, find our apple wedged in there nice and tightly. 1 more to go. Our 50th and final collectible is here at the old windmill. We come around the back corner, you'll see it just sitting up there on the porch. Again, a few more stairs to go up. Get up on here and be able to pick our final one and get a congratulations, you found all 50 apples. So with all 50 collectibles located, we've come back down into town here and heading into the pond, into the island where we have the 2 trees. We didn't look at it beforehand, but as the message said at the start, the trees were bare and the apples were disappeared. Now we've got these very ornately decorated trees sitting here back in their rightful position, and we have a $250,000 award for returning these back to the villagers. Well, I hope you have found this video helpful in locating all the collectibles, whether it was for all 50 of them or maybe just those pesky 2 or 3 you couldn't quite track down on your own. I hope it has helped in some way. If you haven't already, do make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you leave a like on the video and drop me a comment if you have found things helpful. I've had a lot of fun putting it together and found it a really great way to tour some of the map and see some of the areas you might not go to otherwise. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.